Hi, I'm Simon G, the manager of DonorTec. DonorTec is a channel that facilitates donations and discounts from technology partners such as Microsoft, Cisco, Symantec through to non-profit organisations in Australia. DonorTec came about initially by an organisation called TechSoup Global, who's based out of San Francisco. They already had a relationship with Microsoft, and Microsoft used to have various donation programs in different countries. Unfortunately, there wasn't any consistency with programs. One organisation in Hong Kong may get a donation of Microsoft software, whereas an organisation in Australia may not. So what Microsoft decided to do was partner up with TechSoup Global to facilitate a global guideline for donations. Many non-profit organisations out there, I've heard numbers of 700,000. Unfortunately, not all organisations are necessarily eligible for all our partners. Each partner, e.g. Microsoft, Cisco or Symantec, actually has their own criteria of the types of non-profit organisations that are eligible to receive products. That being said, we do have a basic form of qualification, which is basically an organisation with an Australian business number and a term called income tax exempt status by the ATO. I suppose we're very fortunate at DonorTec that we do have some fantastic partners such as Microsoft, Cisco and others like Symantec who are very keen to get out to the non-profit sector and assist non-profits to build their capacity. We have found over the life cycle that Microsoft and our key partners have been very supportive in the DonorTec program. Well, capacity is a very big question, and I suppose there's many aspects to capacity development. I suppose through the DonorTec program, the first thing that we highlight is so far we've saved the non-profit sector over $70 million based on retail value of products. Now it's all well and good just to make monetary savings, but it's also that doesn't necessarily build capacity. What it does mean though is that non-profits have been able to save money and put that money towards other capacity development exercises. Furthermore, we find that the better access to technology that non-profits have, the more likely they are to build their capacity moving forward. When an organisation first comes to DonorTec, the first thing we ask them to do is register their organisation. We find the process takes between 5 and 10 minutes. There should be an easy link on the website, classified register. If you jump on there, register your organisation, that means our qualification staff can then review your organisation and ask any questions that may be required so that we can qualify your organisations for donations and discounts from our partners. DonorTec is available Australia-wide. All non-profits are eligible to register on DonorTec. We also operate a similar program in New Zealand as well for New Zealand-based charities and non-profit organisations, and that is called TechSoup New Zealand. DonorTec so far has been able to reach many non-profits. So far we've facilitated donations to over 7,000 organisations. But as you know, there's potentially hundreds of thousands of organisations out there. So DonorTec still has a big job to do to make sure that every non-profit is aware of the DonorTec program, which has always been a struggle for us for the 3 years we've been around. But then once again, donations and discounts of products is only, I suppose, one stage of the development of IT for non-profits, or technology if you want to call it that. The first stage of any non-profit is actually planning their ICT, and then the third step is actually implementing their technology. Unfortunately, at this stage, DonorTec isn't able to fill those two gaps. We're able to help them, in regards to procuring, products and services from tech companies, but it is a challenge for us moving forward to actually help them at the beginning and end points of their IT capacity development. And I think that's something our organisation, Connecting Up Australia, is charged to do through a number of other programs that our organisation is involved in.